Hello and welcome to our video. Today, we will be showing you the steps in how you can upgrade a ledge and brace door to a fire-rated one. This may be required to pass a fire safety inspection or just for some personal peace of mind. This is the door in which we will be giving some much-needed TLC. You can see the quality we are working with. The door needs new hinges, protective paint and a clean top coat to get it looking smart. To clean the door we use sugar soap, which can be found at many trade shops. This works perfect at getting rid of any dirt or grease on the door. Follow the instructions on the back to find the correct amount of dilution you need. Another reason we use sugar soap is because it has very few chemicals, which could react to the intumescent coating. Now using the diluted sugar soap, give the door a good clean. Remove any dirt or grease that could affect the application. I used a kitchen sponge as the rough scouring side came in handy getting some tough bits removed. Remember to do both sides. We now used a sander to key the paint prior to application of the primer. A handle-held sander works well, but so does using some sandpaper and a block. Make sure you do both sides of the door. Now wipe down the door with a damp cloth. This is to wipe away any dust left on the door from sanding, as the dust will affect how well the paint will adhere to the door. Not forgetting to repeat again on the other side. We then moved on to removing these old hinges to new consort fire-rated ones. The hinges were heavily corroded. They are well overdue a fresh new set. You can purchase these on our website www.fireproofpaintco.uk. These can sometimes be larger than your original hinge gap. Simply mark around the hinge and cut out the excess. We found using a multi-tool with a wood blade was easiest. We then add an intumescent packer underneath the hinge. This is to give an extra protective intumescent layer. Then using the hinge, mark the holes needed to be drilled for the pilot holes. Drill through the marks you made accurately. Now using the screws provided, fix the hinge onto the door. Fire-rated doors also require a third hinge. We placed the hinge in the middle of the door by the middle brace. We then marked around the hinge in the location to where it will be put. Using a multi-tool with a wood blade, we cut out a slot for the hinge. Don't forget to add your intumescent packer. And repeat the steps from earlier to fix the hinge. Now the door's hinges are all ready, it's time to move on to filling any gaps with Envirograph fire-rated wood filler. You can purchase this on our website www.fireproofpaintco.uk. Push the filler into any gaps. This is critical as any gaps left will act as a pathway for the fire to get through. You can use your finger and a filler tool. This will help to make sure the gaps are all properly filled. We now sand down the places that have been filled. This is to make sure they're smooth and run equal to the existing door. You can use a block and paper or a portable sander to do this. Using a jug, we can measure the correct amount of primer needed. We poured just over 400 milliliters for both sides, as we required 200 milliliters per side. Don't forget to re-wipe the door of any dust before your application. Spread the primer in an equal amount across the whole door. Primer does not take very long to dry. Now we will open the Envirograph intumescent paint. We then filled the jug with 400 milliliters of intumescent paint, as we are doing 2 coats each side of the door. After the first coat is dry, apply the next coating. Now we will open the top coat. This will be the final appearance of our door. Make sure to give the paint a good mix prior to application. You will need roughly 300 milliliters per coat, depending on your door size. Apply the coat generously. It is a solvent-based paint, so can be difficult to paint and to remove off of things such as clothes and hands. Don't forget, you can always call and speak to our technical team for some advice. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out some of our other videos.